welcome back to One Hot Bite. Melissa here, where healthy doesn't have to be boring, and I'm going to show you how today we are going to make something totally different. We're going to make sushi, and I have never tried making regular rolled sushi, so we're not even making that today. We're going to make a sushi sandwich. So we're going to have all the same components of sushi. We're just gonna make it so it's not as cool as those rolls, but it's still gonna be delicious. It's still gonna be packable, and it's something you can do very cheap, on a budget, take to school, take to work, anywhere, and it's really super simple to put together. So we have 7 ingredients here, and we're just gonna quickly put this together. And again, there's no raw fish. If that makes you nervous, we're using smoked salmon. And this is a way to ease your way into sushi if you're not a sushi lover. So again, like you know is gonna happen here, 246 calories for one of these sushi sandwiches that we're gonna put together. So I don't know what we're waiting for. Let's hurry up and chop up our ingredients, get it ready, and get this guy assembled and have some lunch. Okay, we're gonna start with an English cucumber. That's the one I enjoy. And we're gonna slice this really super thin. We basically only need 1/4 cup. So what I'm going to show you is just a serving for one. So you can obviously double this or triple it or whatever. So we also need about 1 tablespoon of chopped green onions. So we're going to get those chopped up really quick here. We have 1 ounce of smoked salmon, 1 tablespoon of green onions, 1/4 cup of matchstick carrots, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, a nori sheet, and 1/2 cup of rice. Let's go ahead and assemble this. So I have parchment paper and 1 strip of our nori sheet. The nori sheets come with a smooth side and a rough side. We want rough side up and just set it on the diagonal here. Now with wet hands, we're going to go ahead and put down 1/4 cup of rice. We're going to pat it into about a 3.5 inch square in the center of this nori sheet. And just get it nice and smooth. And again, if your hands need to be re-wetted, just go ahead and do so. And I just used here a white sticky rice. You can obviously do brown sticky rice as well. But once you have that all patted down, we're going to take our 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. The cream cheese I like to use is 1/3 less fat. Of course, this is where we're saving more calories. So we're going to go ahead and smooth this over the rice. And again, you can use more or less. You don't have to use the full tablespoons, but you definitely is tasty with both tablespoons in this. We're going to smooth this the best we can, and obviously it's a messy job. Here are our 2 tablespoons of green onions just sprinkled over the top. And this is where we're going to use our smoked salmon. This is a great thing. It's not a raw fish, it's smoked. We're going to use 1 ounce of smoked salmon and just layer this on top of your green onions. Now we want to make this as compact as possible because we do need to fold this into a sandwich. So now we're going to go ahead and add our cucumbers that we sliced really thin. We're going to top that with our matchstick carrots as well. Again, keeping it as tight as we can and in a nice little form. And this is what it's going to look like. You can see how we made sure we have all the edges clear because we're going to fold those over. But we're going to re-wet our hands, get another 1/4 cup of rice, and pat that down nice and tight over the top of all of our other ingredients. Kind of squish it in from the sides because now we're going to take each side and fold it over and pat it down. It will stick to that rice, so get it nice and patted down. Now we're going to go ahead and fold the top pieces in. So let's go ahead and make our package. We're going to pull this over the top, pat it down, seal those edges nice and tight, and we're going to make this little parcel. Make sure every edge is nice and sealed. If you need to wet your hands a little bit to seal those edges, you're more than welcome to do so. Just make sure it's a nice little tight package. Now we're going to prepare it for if you want it packable. So again, on that parchment paper, you can just wrap it up like a deli sandwich, tucking it in. And at this point, it's totally packable. But now we're going to go ahead and show you the magic. We're going to slice it in half because that's going to be the best way to eat this. And as you see, as we cut this open, this is beautiful inside and you see all the yummy layers. Well, I don't know about you guys, but this sushi for dummies worked out pretty good. So we're gonna give it a little taste, but before we do, I want you to remember that we are here to make healthy, satisfying recipes. So if that's what you enjoy, go ahead and click subscribe down below. Give me some likes and comments and definitely share this with your family and friends. Let's have a bite. That was really good. So once again, that's 246 calories for that big sandwich. And I'm gonna add some broccolini with some soy sauce and some nice salted edamame with this for a meal. So that rounds it out. That's gonna take you closer to 400 calories when all is said and done. But if you just want the sushi sandwich, you're sitting at 246. So anyhow, and I'm gonna show you my famous fettuccine Alfredo. Of course, it's gonna be light, but it is delicious. Not missing on taste.